In a way, stories is pretty much everything on Facebook. Technically speaking, a story is just art and copy, and art could be just a single image, could be a video. That video could be live or recorded. What all great storytellers do, they're doing this for the purpose of social media, a magazine article, a movie, it doesn't matter. These are the 8 things that I noticed that all great storytellers do before they push the publish button. They ask, what is the purpose? They really do it. They don't think of it, is this supposed to be for entertainment? Is this supposed to be for informational, educational purposes? Now, am I trying to make my reader, viewer laugh, smile, think, question, cry? For us salespeople, take action. Is that click through? Maybe approve, reject, subscribe, request a time, respond. But all great storytellers really understand what is the purpose of the story they're getting ready to publish. Number 2, what is the life cycle of that story? Every story has a birth, and many stories have afterlives now. When a story is created, is the life cycle of that story, is that for a few seconds or forever? A few seconds is very legitimate now with Snapchat. If you think about Snapchat, the entire life cycle of the story is supposed to only last 6 seconds. That's its default. Other stories are clearly intended to last forever. Number 3, was this story an accident or was it well planned? Many times accidental stories are worth telling and they should be told. Other stories are true creations of human intellect and require a tremendous amount of time and energy before they can ever be published. Other ones just happen in front of our eyes and we just need to tell that story. Number 4, very important, is social media. What is our target audience? I always think in quantity first. Is this story intended for one, a couple, from 2 to 9, from 10 to 100 is my 3rd category. 4 is hundreds, 5 thousands. 6 for me is tens of thousands. I tell stories for tens of thousands very differently than I do for 2 to 9. Hundreds of thousands, millions, billions, and soon to be trillions, by the way. And when we talk about telling a story for trillions, we're not talking about humans, obviously, but we're getting very close to the time we're getting ready to write stories for things and not humans. Number 5, did the story do its intended job? You have to ask this before you push the button. But clearly the feedback loop is going to help you determine this in review. So after we publish a story on social media or not, even in a magazine, we can always tell, did that story do its intended job? Did it make the target audience laugh? Did it motivate that target to take action? Did it make the target think? At this point in the evaluation, I would score the story. I would score the story from 1 to 10 in its performance. 6, analyze its engagements. Is it an engaging story or not? Again, the feedback loop is the only mechanism that can be used here. You will not be able to determine this up front, but you can at least design for it. Engagements in Facebook clearly are like not a favor, but a haha, a wow, angry, sad. In Facebook, engagements are called reactions. On YouTube, I can have a dislike. A dislike is just as powerful as a like. In Instagram, you might have a favor, which is the heart. Commenting, sharing, those all count as engagements. In Facebook now, especially with a video, anytime you click on the video, that's counted as an engagement. Number 7, how intimate is the story? Intimacy can be scored from 0 to 10. A 0 means that the story does not connect with its target on a personal, emotional basis. A video of a puppy dog may put a smile on your face, but it might score very low on the intimacy scale because it does not feel personal. Stories that make you feel like the story is about you or recalls a memory, verifies your thoughts, are stories that rank high on the intimacy scale. As a third party, your judgment here is can't be from the same as the author. You really do have to use your feedback loop again here to just be honest with yourself. Ask the audience, did it really connect with them on an intimate level? Clearly, intimate storytelling is the way to go in almost 2018 now. Spammy, newsy, white noise stories, there are just so many of them now that they don't mean anything. Number 8, the final one, the quality of its augmentations. This is very different than storytelling not too long ago. Augmentations are when we add hyperlinks, tags, locations, hashtags, mentions, other actionable functionality to the story. A user on Instagram adds a location to a photo. It doesn't matter if it's a structured or unstructured story. It can be augmented, and that level of augmentation seems to be going up with every new release of Facebook or Instagram. Remember, it's how you're hyperlinking, tagging, adding location, geosensitive tags, hashtags, mentions, actionable functionality to your story. You can, and people today really do expect that the story is easy to take it to other places with links. We shouldn't have to look things up anymore.